Number 10, General Grievous. Alright, now I got General Grievous number 10 on this list because right now he just above me right now. Like his thrust surge, he just gonna be going in the merry-go-round the whole animation, and they need to fix that like ASAP because General Grievous he one of my favorite characters besides Darth Vader, like for real though. And the claw rush, it's starting to bug a little bit too. It'll connect there once in a while, so you gotta be careful with using it now too, especially when playing Hero versus Villain Showdown and stuff. And Unrelenting Advance, in my opinion, that's still a situational move. So that's working like if you playing Galactic Assault and a lot of triggers around, you just gone, bam, double tap there, gone, cut some of them down real quick. Get you a good little kill streak going. And him doing damage of 130 and 160 from the back. And with Sith trained equipped, he gonna deal 160 from the front and 190 from the back. So he a good character, they just need to fix these bugs they got with him. And then once they do that, he gonna be straight in my opinion. But I had to put my guy this high on the list, but that's what Grievous at. Number 10. Number 9, Rey. Now, Rey, in my opinion, she's a good character, but just like Rey, she had a little few bugs going on with her dash strike. In my opinion, that's a real good move in a very situational, crowded area. If you got like, if you're playing heroes versus villains, for instance, and they all in camp mode trying to stay together, dash strike, just bam, run in, charge, boom, 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 knock them all on the ground, and you get you a good 2 hits in, and then, you know, sorry about that noise right there, drop my phone, and you'll get you 2 good little hits in, and that's it. And then the next one of her other abilities, Mind Trick. Mind Trick is a very good move in my opinion. And if used right, can really get you a lot of kills because a lot of people don't know how to play when Rey uses Mind Trick on them. And Mind Trick ain't nothing but you playing with inverted controls. So once you get the hang and swing of playing with inverted controls, if you going up against Rey and she use Mind Trick on you, you ain't gonna have nothing to worry about because you don't know how to deal with that problem. And so there'd be a lot of people problem when they come down to Rey. That Mind Trick and that dash strike is also a good ability combo because that Mind Trick will stagger them and you can run in for the quick dash, and once again, either that'll get you a kill or not, or stagger them for an opportunity for you to get you a couple hits in. And the insight ability just let you just basically see through the walls, and you know, Rey just untrained, she just got it all. So they just let you see through the walls and stuff and see where your enemies at, so you can probably get the good drop on them. You know, out of sight, out of mind. You see them before they see you. And she also got good damage though. She do 120, 140 from the back. And with the insight ability, it boosts her lightsaber to 130 to 140 from the rear. So she a good balanced character. It's just some of her moves, you know, they have their bugs sometimes. So it's also, I think, it depends on your connection as well. So that'll determine a lot of your hit detections as well in this game. So, but yeah, I got Rey at number 9 on this list. And I don't know, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. Should I have a little bit lower, a little bit higher? But as of now, until they fix some of the problems with her as well, like this is why I see her at number 9. So,
I'll protect you, don't worry.
And I ain't with the other people who think she Mary Sue, which she do have her Mary Sue moments, but number 9 is just where she at for me, and that's just my unbiased opinion. Number 8, Count Dooku. The Sith Lord himself, Count Dooku, with a good, average health of 750. His ability Lightning Stun is a good move to hitting a good crowded area, going up against 3 or more stormtroopers or 2 or 3 or more Jedi. Because the Lightning Stun stun your opponent for a good 2-3 seconds, and you can slide in and get you bam bam 2 little hits in, and then they give you the opportunity to either plan your next attack or retreat or regroup with your other teammates. And his other ability, Duelist, gives him an ability buff, and that gives him 152 attack from the front and 205 from the rear, giving him the highest attack out of any hero and villain in this game. So yeah, that's another thing that you gotta watch out when you're going up against Count Dooku, or when you're playing against Count Dooku, because he's one of the best hand-to-hand saber combat characters in this game. And also, his exposed weakness gives him an extra edge, will get paired with his duelist ability, make him even a tougher opponent in like hero showdown and heroes versus villains. When you're going up against someone one-on-one and y'all just trying to duke it out, you really gotta play smart against Dooku. You really gotta strategize, when he gonna just elegantly just chop you down. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, is number 8 spot good for Count Dooku, or should I have a little bit higher or a little bit lower? But as of now, I think he good where he is. Unless they give him some more buffs, they'll probably lower him down on the list. But now, like, he's a good character, and I see him good being at the 8 spot. Number 7, Kylo Ren. Alright. Now Kylo, he got a good average health of 750 as well. And with his ability Pull mixed with Frenzy, that's a deadly combo. And Frenzy is very good in a crowded area, so once again, you surrounded by a lot of troopers, Frenzy will cut 3-4 of them down real nice and smooth. So Kylo, a lot of people sleeping on him, but he really a good character in my opinion. And putting him at number 7, it was kind of a teeth puller for me, because I wanted to put him a little bit lower, but just seeing what he was stacked up against, the 7th spot was the most I can do for him. So yeah, but he got good damage though. I ain't gonna even lie. He doing 120 from the front, 165 from the rear, and with the Resilience Star card activated, he does 145 from the front and 185 from the rear. So he not a bad damage character, but like I said, he just stacks up against some heavy hitters in this game, and the 7th spot is a good spot for Kylo in my opinion, compared to what he up against. So let me know what y'all think about that. Am I being a little bit too hard on Kylo, or y'all think I'm right about putting him in the 7th spot? Let me know what y'all think on that. Number 6, Luke Skywalker. Now Luke Skywalker, good character, starting off at 750 health. And his abilities, Push does 150 damage to troopers and 90 damage to heroes. And his other ability, Repulse, is Push mixed with Repulse, Luke Skywalker will ragdoll you all through the arena. Especially don't be on Camino or be on Naboo on the ledges. You're gonna be flying all game. And if some people know how to use Luke that way, they will do that. They'll fall back, let their ability recharge, and they'll bait you in just by, they're like, come on, yeah, I'm on the edge, what you gonna do? As soon as you go out there, he gon', and if you block it, that's the only way you'll get past, and you can just make him eat all of it. If you block their repulse or push on cue and punish him, yeah, you got him. And with that rush ability, it kind of, a little dash attack. That's a good combo adder. Once you run out of stamina, you can use that as a add-on to a final hit. So you just got to know how to use that wisely and don't just burn through that, because you can burn through that. And with some of the Luke's damage, he does 130 from the front and 160 from the back. So using him strategically to get the quick dash behind enemies to get their back, they'll be the most strategic move when using Luke Skywalker. Being him having a high damage rate from the back. So that's how I would use him. And him being at the number 6 position, I feel like that's a good position being for where Luke at. He doesn't have too many bugs, too many glitches within his move, but they will say they're gonna do an update on the repulse and the push move, so they can have a stagger between the two, so they can have the ragdoll effect kind of cancel out the game, because there's been a lot of fans' complaints with Luke Skywalker and characters like Anakin Skywalker and Maul having them with the ragdoll effect. So that's another thing they're working on with Luke. So I wonder what that's gonna look like. And it seems like once they fix another thing with one character, it seems like another character is either too buffed or needs a buff. So, but yeah, number 6 position for me for Luke Skywalker. Excuse me, y'all. Luke Skywalker. Let me know what y'all think about that.
Don't tense up. Let your actions flow.
I am. Trust me, I am. Number 5, ObiWan Kenobi. Alright, now ObiWan Kenobi, he one of my top 5 favorites.
Alright then.
Just out of Star Wars history, period. So him being top 5 and how they got him in the game is kind of fitting. He got a 750 health, so he kind of up there in the mid tier with the other characters. And some of his abilities, he got all-out rush, mind trick, and defensive rush. Mind trick is basically the same thing like Ray's mind trick. He gonna invert your controls, and if you know how to play with inverted controls, you won't have no problem with that. And with all out rush, it's just the charge force push. The longer you hold it, the greater the distance, the greater the range you can push your enemy back. And it's very beneficial when you're going up against a group of stormtroopers, or you're in a tight spot in Hero vs. Villain and they got the jump on you. All out rush and mind trick and with defensive rush can get you out of a real tight jam, because with defensive rush and it knocks back blaster fire, so going against troopers, defensive rush can help you in the tight jam as well, and it does a lot of damage. With him having a kind of mid damage rate, with doing 130 damage from the front and 150 from the rear, that's why I say he's a good all-around defensive character. Especially when you got the right star cards equipped with him, he becomes something really to handle with. And I'm not saying he's like a Vader tank type, go in guns blazing, but strategically, if you use ObiWan in the right, correct way, you can get a lot of kills with this guy. And like, you really have to take the high road with him. But yeah, number 5. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Should he be a little bit lower or a little bit higher? But the 5th spot, he looked good in the 5th spot to me. So y'all let me know what y'all think on it. Number 4, Darth Maul.
Always survive.
Alright. Now Darth Maul, I really don't play with him too much, but I have recently started back playing with him since they did some updates on him with his lightsaber throw mainly, and his being able to block lightsabers and blaster fire, which I don't see why they didn't do that from the beginning, but you know, I guess better late than never. And him having a health of 700, he's up in the mid tier with the other characters, but he's right creeping at the bottom when it comes to health wise. But used strategically and used wise with Maul, you can make him last through a whole game. I've seen it done, trust me. And his abilities: ferocious throw, chokehold, and spin attack. Spin attack is a good something like Emperor Palpatine's quick dash. It's very fast. You can barely keep up with it, and it replenishes. Its regen is so fast. I think it has a 2 to 3 second regen on the ability. So done right in a group of people, you can slice a lot of enemies down with them all having a double-ended lightsaber. So yeah, and the ferocious throw, a good ragdoll ability, especially used on the right maps. You can get easy kills with that, just like with chokehold, and especially combined with another ability like Darth Vader's force choke can also contribute to an assist and also a ragdoll effect. And he also can do a good damage of 120 from the front and 150 from the rear. So him being at the number 4 spot, I think that's a good spot for the Phantom Menace. So let me know in the comments what y'all think. Number 3, the Grandmaster himself, Yoda. Alright, now we got the Grandmaster Yoda with 700 health. Now Yoda, a lot of people sleeping on Yoda in my opinion, because Yoda, with him being the smallest character in the game, with him having the littlest hitbox detection, making it so hard for enemies to hit. With using the dodge button correctly, Yoda can be trouble for anyone, no matter how high of a rank you have. Yoda will cut through you like butter every time if you cannot keep up with him. And his abilities, dash attack, is kind of like a quick zoom zoom. Like he really just in and out real quick. And it also can lead to a good combo chain with his 4 lightsaber attacks that can lead to a good 4th lightsaber combo, dealing the most damage on that 5th hit, which will be 166 with opposing the dark side star card activated. That'll boost his front damage to 141. So Yoda has good damage. He's the Grandmaster. Like I want to see why they wouldn't have him with, you know, high damage. Even with his base damage without opposing the dark side equipped, he has 125 from the front and 150. But that's a little bit low, you know, in my opinion, for Yoda. But I guess, you know, they've taken his height into consideration or whatnot. But yeah, he has good attack, good health, good abilities, and the persistence ability allows you to block incoming blaster fire from troopers, incoming force abilities from other heroes. And just like in the movie when he went up against Count Dooku, when they was having a little battle back and forth and just sending all the blaster fires, force energy right back at him. So Grandmaster Yoda at number 3 look good to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is he a little bit higher or he good where he at? But number 3 look good for me when it comes to Yoda. Number 2, the chosen one, Anakin Skywalker.
The one time I actually asked ObiWan for help, he's nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. Now Anakin, with him having a health of 800, puts him in the higher tier of heroes, So he's kind of in the tier of, you know, being able to tank and go into a large number of crowds and deal damage and still come out with a good amount of health if duck and dodge right. And with some of his abilities like Passionate Strike, I would use that as a chain to his other lightsaber attacks for N to deal the most damage. And with that being done, you can catch it also when an enemy run out of stamina from blocking. That chain strike, that Passionate Strike can cut through that block anyway. So blocking when you have Passionate Strike, it really makes Anakin like a real bruiser in this game. So especially you gotta know how to play with him though. In Heroic Might, it's just a force pull and pull dominance. It's just a force push. I know, right? So, and with pull dominance mixed with Heroic Might, you can do a ragdoll combination. So, with that being said, Anakin, just like on this level right here, you can use him to cut down enemies, or if we go on the edge, just play with him with pull dominance and just ragdoll him through the whole game. With him doing a good damage of 130 from the front and 170 from the rear, and that massive strike damage giving him a buff of 150 from the front and 190 from the rear, put him in the highest tier of characters dealing damage. So that's why I got Anakin Skywalker at number 2. So let me know if y'all think the Chosen One in the right spot, or he need to be crowned the number 1's position. But for me, I think the number 2 good for real. Let me know in the comments down below. But number 1, the Dark Lord himself, Vader. Now Vader being the ultimate tank in this game, being nothing to play with when used by the right player. Now Vader, he got a health to 800 as well. But when Focus Rage, one of his abilities to activate it, it boosts his health by 200. So that gives Vader a health of 1,000, giving him the highest health in the game. Picture that in Heroes vs. Villain, Hero Showdown, Galactic Assault, any of that. A Vader marching around the field with 1,000 health, like come on now, like I work for the Empire, like what? And his saber throw mixed with his force choke, that's a good chain ability. If the force choke don't get him on the first go, then bam, boom, 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 hit him with that saber throw, gonna finish the job with that. And the saber throw, it's a good move, but it has to be aimed correctly and used in the right situation, in my opinion. And one of my biggest gripes with Vader is his jumping ability, but I understand it at the same time. And that's why I say his jump is his only weakness, because when he jumps, he comes down, he glides, and that glide time that he has leaves Vader vulnerable. So say for instance you jump, you throw your saber trying to look cool, you know, whatnot. Now when your saber come back, you gotta wait to that cooldown time, and you still got a good 1-2 seconds while you in the air. So when that time in the air, you can get hit with grenades, you can get hit with a force pull, force choke, any of that. So just be very precise if you're gonna do any jumping or gliding with Vader. Make sure it is not in a situation that'll end up having him being ragdoll across the map, because on the ground is not a good place for Vader.
You cannot hide forever.
And with him doing the damage of 130 from the front and 160 from the rear, that's top tier mid damage, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, with Focus Rage, that's gonna double that to 140 and 195 from the rear. So Vader, he really is a hard character to deal with, and I feel bad for anybody who got to deal with a good Vader player who know how to play with this man. Because when handled in the right hand, Vader is no joke. But that's my top 10 on Star Wars Battlefront 2 lightsaber characters. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, or should I do a re-scramble, or is my list accurate? So, but I appreciate y'all stopping by. Let me know some future content y'all want to see, and I will be doing some more videos, so y'all stay looking out for those. Until next time, appreciate y'all. Comment, like, subscribe on the video. Let me know what y'all think of future content y'all want to see. Until next time, you've been in these games.